Hey friends, welcome to the Time for Living podcast, your ultimate guide to finding the time you need to crush your business dreams while still having time to live your one beautiful life. I'm your host, Lucy Clark, a devoted boy mum, dedicated business owner and time-finding expert. Say goodbye to the I'm too busy mindset that's holding you back from growing your online business. No more feeling overwhelmed or stuck in the same place year after year. Each week, we'll dive deep into strategies for being intentional with your precious time so you can hit those business goals while still making time for yourself and your family. If you're ready to create more time, get practical tips and prioritize the steps that will make the biggest impact on your business and life, then you're in the right spot. Pop in your earbuds, steal a quiet moment, and let's find time together. What if the key to your most productive day doesn't start when your alarm goes off? It starts the night before, after the kids are asleep and the house is finally quiet. Welcome to what I like to call the After-Bedtime rebellion, where we turn exhaustion into empowerment and reclaim our evenings as the secret weapon for success. I'll be honest with you, there was a time when my days felt like an endless loop. I thought that if I just worked harder, squeezed in more hours and pushed through the exhaustion, I'd eventually get ahead. But instead of making progress, I was stuck. I was doing all the things, but none of the right things. My to-do list never seemed to shrink, and at the end of each day, I felt like I'd been run over by a truck. Sound familiar? I remember one particular night vividly. I was sitting on my couch, surrounded by laundry I hadn't folded and emails I hadn't answered, feeling completely defeated. My dreams of building something bigger, a business that could give me freedom, felt so far away because I had no energy left to even think about them. It was like I was treading water but never getting closer to shore. That's when it hit me. If nothing changes, nothing changes. I realized that how I ended my day was just as important as how I started it, so I made a decision to take back control of my evenings. Not with some complicated routine, but with small, intentional steps that help me reset, refocus, and recharge. And let me tell you, it changed everything. Now, my nights aren't just a time to collapse, they're my foundation for success. What about you? What's one thing you're doing at night that's stealing your energy for tomorrow? Could you replace it with something that sets you up for success instead? Today, we're going to explore exactly how you can do that. Let's get started. Let's talk about why your nighttime routine is so much more than just brushing your teeth and scrolling Instagram until you fall asleep. It's not just about winding down, it's about setting yourself up for success tomorrow. Here's the truth. The way you end your day has a ripple effect on everything that follows. Think about it. How many times have you gone to bed feeling frazzled, only to wake up the next morning already behind? You're scrambling to figure out what needs to get done, where you left off yesterday, or even where your keys are. The chaos doesn't just happen by accident, it starts the night before. Poor evening habits, like staying up late, leaving things undone, or falling asleep with a cluttered mind, sabotage your energy and focus before the day even begins. Maybe you've been there, scrolling Instagram at midnight, because it feels like the only time you have for yourself, even though deep down, you know you'll regret it in the morning. This is what some people call revenge bedtime procrastination. It's when you stay up late trying to reclaim personal time after a long day. But instead of feeling restored, we wake up feeling even more drained. Here's where the science comes in. Our brains thrive on patterns and cues. When you create an intentional evening routine, you're signaling to your brain that it's time to shift gears, to let go of the stress of the day and prepare for rest and renewal. This isn't about getting better sleep, although that's part of it. It's about giving yourself mental clarity and emotional calm so you can wake up ready to tackle what matters most. And here's the kicker. Your nighttime routine isn't a luxury. It's a strategic business tool. It's how you reclaim control over your time and energy, even when life feels overwhelming. By taking just a few intentional steps each night, you're not only prioritizing rest, you're also creating space for the version of yourself who shows up tomorrow ready to chase those big dreams. Because let's be honest, you deserve mornings that feel calm, not chaotic. Let's dive deep into what a truly transformative nighttime routine looks like. Remember, it isn't about adding another overwhelming checklist to your already packed day. It's about creating intentional, strategic habits that prepare your body, mind, and environment for genuine rest and remarkable success. The first one is physical preparation, treating your body like a high-performance machine. Your body is the most critical resource in your entrepreneurial journey. Just like a professional athlete carefully maintains their physical condition, you need to approach your body with the same level of intentionality and respect. Physical wind-downs start with understanding how your body transitions from high-energy mode to rest. Nutrition plays a crucial role here. Avoid heavy meals within 2 to 3 hours of bedtime because they disrupt your sleep cycle and force your body to work overtime digesting instead of recovering. Instead, opt for light, nutrient-dense snacks if you're hungry. Think herbal tea or a small handful of nuts or a piece of fruit. Hydration is equally important. But here's a pro tip. Taper your water intake in the evening to minimize nighttime bathroom trips. Aim to drink most of your daily water earlier in the day, with just a small amount in the evening to stay balanced. Incorporate gentle movement that signals to your body it's time to wind down. This isn't about an intense workout, it's about releasing tension. Try 5 to 10 minutes of gentle stretching, yoga, or even a short walking meditation. These practices help transition your nervous system from fight or flight to rest and digest mode. The next one is mental preparation, clearing the mental clutter. Your mind is like a computer with too many browser tabs open. A proper mental wind down is about closing unnecessary tabs and defragmenting your mental hard drive. The brain dump technique is your secret weapon. If you haven't already done it earlier in the day, grab a journal and spend 5 to 10 minutes downloading every thought, worry, task, or idea swirling in your mind. This isn't about creating a perfect to-do list, it's about releasing mental tension. Write without judgment, knowing that by putting thoughts on paper, you're giving your brain permission to let them go. Follow your brain dump with a gratitude practice. Reflect on 3 specific things that went well today and why. They don't have to be monumental. Maybe you had a great conversation with a client, enjoyed a moment with your kids, or simply managed to drink enough water. Gratitude rewires your brain, shifting from stress to appreciation. Visualization is the final mental preparation step. Close your eyes and spend a few minutes imagining tomorrow's success. See yourself moving through tasks with ease, handling challenges gracefully, and feeling confident and energized. The next one is your environment. Optimize your environment. Your bedroom isn't just a room, it's your recovery and reset station. Transform it into a sleep-conductive environment that signals to your body and mind that it's time to rest. Temperature matters more than most people realize. Research shows that the ideal sleeping temperature falls between 60 to 67 degrees Fahrenheit. That's about 15 to 20 degrees Celsius. A sweet spot that can significantly improve your sleep quality and how you feel the next day. The right room temperature signals to your body that it's time to shift from high alert to deep restoration. Personally, I lean towards the warmer end of that range. And your ideal comfort zone might vary slightly, but what matters most is creating an environment that feels cool, comfortable, and conducive to truly restorative sleep. Also, invest in breathable bedding. Experiment to find your perfect sleep climate, the temperature that helps you drift off quickly and wake up feeling refreshed and ready to conquer your day. Technology is the ultimate sleep disruptor. Create a hard stop for screen time at least 30 to 60 minutes before bedtime. The blue light from devices suppresses melatonin production, making it harder to fall asleep. Instead, replace scrolling with reading a physical book or practicing gentle meditation. Lighting also plays a crucial role too. Use soft, warm lighting in the evening. Dimmer switches can help signal to your body that night is approaching, supporting your natural circadian rhythm. These aren't just rigid rules, but flexible guidelines. The goal is progress. Each small step you take is a step towards reclaiming your energy, your time, and ultimately your dreams. Let's now look at some practical implementation. Now that you understand why a nighttime routine matters and what it can include, let's break it down into a simple step-by-step blueprint. This isn't about perfection, it's about creating a routine that works for you and fits into your busy life. Think of it as a flexible framework you can tweak as needed. Step 1. Workspace reset. Start by taking just 5 minutes to tidy up your workspace or main living area. Clear off your desk, put away stray items, and create a clean slate for tomorrow. It's amazing how much mental clarity comes from walking into an organised space in the morning. Step 2. Prep for tomorrow. Next, set yourself up for success by preparing the essentials. Lay out your clothes, pack your bag, or anything else you'll need for the day, and decide what you'll have for breakfast. If you're juggling kids' schedules too, this is a time to prep their lunches and backpacks. These small actions eliminate decision fatigue and save precious time in the morning. Step 3. Personal care ritual. Take time to take care of yourself, whether it's a skincare routine, a warm shower, or even just brushing your teeth with intention. This isn't about hygiene, it's about signaling to your body that it's time to wind down. Step 4. Mental wind down. Do spend a few minutes clearing your mind. Do a quick brain dump of lingering thoughts or tasks and reflect on the things you're grateful for that day. This helps you let go of stress and shift into a calmer state of mind. Step 5. Sleep preparation. Finally, prepare your environment for restful sleep. Dim the lights, put away screens, and make sure your bedroom feels like a sanctuary. Quiet, cool, and inviting. There's no one-size-fits-all nighttime routine. Experiment with these steps and adjust them to fit your needs. The most important thing is consistency, because small, intentional actions add up to big results over time. And let's be real, no matter how well you plan your nighttime routine, life happens, kids wake up, work emergencies pop up, or you're just too drained to even think about a routine. So how do we handle those inevitable interruptions without throwing in the towel? First, let's talk about unexpected interruptions. The key here is flexibility. If something derails your evening plans, don't stress about doing everything perfectly. Focus on 1 or 2 small wins instead. Maybe you don't get through the whole routine, but you can still jot down tomorrow's top priorities or take a few minutes to stretch before bed. Progress, no matter how small, is still progress. Now, what about those nights when you're completely exhausted? You know the ones. I've been there too. On those days, simplify your routine even further. Skip the extras and focus on the essentials. Prep for tomorrow and set yourself up for good sleep. Think of it as giving your future self a gift. You'll wake up feeling more in control instead of playing catch-up. And then there's consistency. Motivation will ebb and flow. It's natural. But here's the truth. Consistency beats perfection every single time. Even if you're not feeling it, showing up for yourself in small ways builds momentum over time. Remember, routines aren't about being perfect. They're about creating habits that serve you in the long run. So let's recap. We've talked about why nighttime routines matter, how to build one step by step, and how to stay on track even when life gets messy. The bottom line, you have the power to reclaim your evenings and use them to create a foundation for success, not just in business, but in life. Even just 5 minutes spent tidying up your workspace can clear mental clutter and help you wake up feeling more in control. If you're ready to take your evening routine to the next level, I've created a free resource designed to transform those quiet nighttime moments into a powerful planning session, the Taking Control of Your Time PDF. This workbook is your evening routine's secret weapon. As part of your nightly wind down, you'll use these 3 key steps: reflecting on your priorities, auditing your current time usage, and creating a strategic plan to turn your evening routine into a deliberate strategy for success. Imagine spending just 10 minutes each night using this guide to review your day, assess your progress, and map out tomorrow's priorities. It's not just a workbook, it's a bridge between your evening routine and your most productive self. Download it now and start transforming those after-bedtime hours into your most strategic planning time. And don't miss next week's podcast episode, where we're diving even deeper into turning those precious evening hours into serious business momentum. We'll be unpacking strategies that can literally change the trajectory of your entrepreneurial journey. Your evenings are more than just leftover hours. They're your chance to reclaim control, build momentum, and create the life you've been dreaming of. Let's make them count. Hey friends, thank you so much for tuning in to the Time for Living podcast today. If this episode inspired you to take action and save time, I'd be so grateful if you could leave a written review and subscribe over on Apple Podcasts. Your feedback means the world to me and helps us reach even more amazing people like you. If you know a friend who needs to hear this message, share this episode with them. And remember, your time is precious, so make every moment count. Until next time, keep dreaming, keep living, and keep making time for what matters most.